Have you ever wondered who the fattest people in the world are? There are more obese people than you might think, and it's not slowing down anytime soon. According to the World Health Organization, 650 million adults were obese in 2016, and worldwide, obesity has tripled since 1975. It's no laughing matter either. Being obese can lead to a number of health problems, including type 2 diabetes, heart disease, and kidney and liver failure. The best news is that obesity is largely preventable. While most people become fat and stop at a certain weight, others, as we'll soon see, have gained triple or quadruple over their healthy body weight. So put down the bag of potato chips. In this video, we are going to take a look at the fattest people in the world. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for all kinds of crazy facts. Number 10. Donna Simpson. Donna Simpson, 45, is an American woman who declared her desire to be one of the world's heaviest women in 2008. She set up a website where people could pay to see her eat at her target weight of 992 pounds. She weighed 639 pounds at her peak, and in 2010, she earned the title, quote-unquote, the fattest mom in the world, and immortalized her name in the Guinness Book of World Records. Simpson finally decided to go on a diet in August 2011 to lose weight with a target weight of 388 pounds, claiming she wanted to be more self-sufficient and do a better job of raising her children. She created a blog where she shares her weight loss journey with others. Number 9. Terry Smith. Terry Smith, a mother of one, was ordered to diet or die. After medics discovered she weighed a whopping 698 pounds, she was too big to fit into the MRI scanner, despite having severe migraines and needing a brain exam. The 49-year-old mother had been bedridden for at least 3 years and needed the help of her husband Myron and her eldest daughter Naja to do everything. Smith claimed that she had always been a big girl. She weighed over 112 pounds when she was 7 years old. She had severe arthritis in her knees when she was 32, and she couldn't walk for more than a few steps, causing her weight to pile on. Terry Smith is confined to her bedroom in her Shaker Heights, Ohio home, unable to move, stand, or roll over by herself. Suffering from severe headaches, which doctors fear could stem from a brain problem, Terry urgently needs a brain scan, but is too big to fit inside an MRI machine. Smith is now on a weight loss program that includes a healthy diet and exercise in order to meet the requirements for gastric bypass surgery. Number 8. Paul Mason. Paul Mason, 51, used to be known as the world's fattest man. Weighing in at a staggering 980 pounds, he used to eat 20,000 calories a day, which is 10 times more than the average man. He admitted that he was aware that it was killing him, but that he was unable to stop it. It began while he was in his 20s at the loss of his father and the deterioration of his mother's health, which left him heartbroken. Despite being jobless, he managed to spend $46,000 on food per year. He was advised that unless he had a gastric bypass, he would die. He dropped 560 pounds after surgery. In 2018, he split with his girlfriend, which led to food addiction and rapid weight gain. He revealed in 2019 that he had almost doubled in size, from 276 pounds to 507 pounds. Number 7. Kenneth Brumley. Kenneth Brumley became famous throughout the world after appearing in the Channel 4 Body Shock documentary, quote-unquote, Half-Ton Dad. He was a father of 4 who weighed about 1,031 pounds and had been bedridden for 4 years. Later, he was approved as a gastric bypass patient at Houston's Renaissance Hospital. However, a firing squad had to destroy a wall to get him out of the house into the hospital. His diet was restricted to 1,200 calories per day as the initial phase in his treatment. He shed 167 pounds in 40 days on the regiment. In addition to removing 39-pound tumors from behind his legs, doctors had to do the gastric bypass in stages. Each surgical procedure took about 5 hours. He was able to stand on his own 2 feet, if only for a few seconds, towards the end of the documentary. Number 6. Myra Rozas. Myra Rozas is an American woman known for being at one point the heaviest living woman, peaking at a whopping 1,036 pounds. Myra Rozas made news when she was suspected of murdering her sister's son, but the court concluded that she was, quote-unquote, too large to kill, and let her go. Rozas, 31 of Texas, stated that because she was so overweight, she couldn't even lift her arm to strike her nephew. Rozas stated that when she fell on him, she killed him. However, an autopsy indicated that he died as a result of a strike to the head. Rozas then revealed that she made up the tale to protect her sister Jamie, who she said had struck the youngster in the head multiple times earlier in the day with a hairbrush. Her many folds of fat around her body have caused her to endure continuous skin infections. Doctors tried to help her by removing a lot of fat and a lot of fluid from her body. If you are enjoying this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for all kinds of crazy, bizarre facts. Number 5. Robert Earl Hughes. The late Robert Earl Hughes was the world's heaviest person when he died. When he was born in 1958, his excessive weight was caused by a malfunctioning pituitary gland, and he reached a peak weight of 1,059 pounds. During his childhood, he weighed 202 pounds, and by the time he was 10 years old, weighed 376 pounds. When he got the measles, he rapidly developed uremia, and he ultimately passed away at the age of 32. His casket made a statement just like his career as a traveling showman at the fairs and carnivals did before it. He was buried in a casket the size of a piano. Number 4. Michael Hebranco. Michael Hebranco's tale is remarkable in that he gained and lost almost 2,998 pounds during the course of his life, earning him special notice from talk show host Oprah and the attention of celebrity fitness guru Richard Simmons. His weight reached a peak when he was 34 years old at 1,907 pounds. Open quote, "In one sitting, I ate 24 pork chops, 2 pounds of bacon, and 3 dozen eggs," end quote, he stated. He eventually hit rock bottom and lost all hope of ever living. He once put a rifle in his mouth and came close to pulling the trigger. Richard then shed more than 699 pounds in 19 months, setting a new world record. However, after his remarkable weight loss, he immediately rebounded to nearly 999 pounds in his celebratory dinners. His yo-yo weight loss persisted, and he was hospitalized several times. In March 2012, he weighed 551 pounds and eventually died on July 25, 2013. Number 3. Walter Hudson. Obese Walter Hudson weighed an unbelievable 1,197 pounds at his peak weight in 1987. Hudson's daily diet consisted of 2 boxes of sausages, 1 pound of bacon, 12 eggs, a loaf of bread, 4 hamburgers and 4 double cheeseburgers, 5 large portions of fries, 3 ham steaks or 2 chickens, 4 baked potatoes, 4 sweet potatoes, the majority of a large cake, and additional snacks, according to Hudson. He also consumed 7 liters of Coke every day on average. Walter Hudson was once the biggest man on the planet, weighing in at 1,200 pounds. He died of a heart attack at his home in 1991 at the age of 46. At the time of his death, he weighed 1,125 pounds. Number 2. Manuel Uribe. Manuel Uribe, who was born in Monterrey, Nuevo León, Mexico in 1965, is famous for gaining the weight of 6 men. On a diet of tacos and pizza, he reached a peak weight of roughly 1,316 pounds and was bedbound since 2001. His mother provided all of his needs, yet he longed to leave the chamber and venture out into the world one day. Manuel described himself as, quote-unquote, normal as a child. He weighed 5 pounds when he was born. He'd always had a huge appetite, but his issues didn't start until he was in his 20s. He developed a tumor on his right thigh that limited his mobility. He was able to drop his weight to 794 pounds with the help of doctors and nutritionists. Manuel eventually died on May 26, 2014, at the age of 50 due to liver failure. Number 1. John Brower. John Brower Minock was a man who lived from 1941 to 1983 and weighed more than 1,399 pounds. He had significant edema, which is the accumulation of fluid in the body's tissues, and he needed 13 people just to roll him over in bed. Many obese persons suffer from edema, and Minock's body retained at least 899 pounds of fluid at its peak. He had struggled with his weight for the better part of his life, having been overweight his entire childhood. He weighed 974 pounds in 1966. He was admitted to the hospital at age 37 owing to a cardiac and pulmonary failure and was released after 16 months on a strict 1,200 calorie per day diet. On September 10, he died at the age of 56, leaving behind 2 children by his 110 pounds wife Janet. The couple was said to have set a world record for the largest weight disparity between husband and wife. That wraps up today's video on the world's fattest people in the world. What topics should we cover next? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video and would like to see more top 10s, please be sure to subscribe to our channel for new videos.